Hey YouTubers, Electric Avengers here with another pick up and play video. We've got a couple of packages in the mail. First one's a little one. Already a couple of packages open just to save a bit of time. And we have another game in my type of game I want to collect on as many systems as possible. So it's Super R-Type for the SNES power version. Cartridge is a little dirty, so we'll have to give him a bit of a clean up before we chuck him in the system. But a few little focus problems there, so as you can see, a little dirty, so not too bad. That was just a single one off a seller. It was about $5. So there I have another large box, lots of nice stamps on there, and in it we have a few boxed Atari games. So the first one, and these are Australian produced Hess game packaging ones. So we have Decathlon, which I'm not sure that I even have loose. So, and that comes with the game, the label's in good condition, and the registration card. No crash damage to the box. Another one I definitely didn't have, Private Eye. Just the cart with that one, but the label looks in good condition. Okay, we have a cardboard boxed Miss Pac-Man. I think I might have this one loose, but I don't think I've got it boxed. It's not too bad. Just a little crash damage there, and it's not too bad. I should be able to straighten that out all right. Then a box River Raid 2, sequel to one of my favourite games actually. I'm sure I've got this one loose already. So there's probably going to be a few trade loose cartridges after this pickup. So cartridges in good nick, and we have the registration card. I don't think the Hess games ever came with instructions. Oh, another one of my favourite Activision games, but now got a box copy, Keystone Capers. These are all in pretty good condition, so you know, get a little bit misshapen, but they generally are in good condition. And the label is in excellent condition. So it is the good thing about the plastic boxes, they keep the moisture away from them, I suppose, so we don't get as much label damage. Right, another cardboard boxed Atari game, so Crossbow. I think I've got this for the 7800, but I don't think I've got this for the 2600. So the box isn't too bad, it's just starting to go in a little bit down there, so we'll have to see how we go. Properly nose up. Oh, sorry, I didn't look at the cartridge. And that's, the label's in really good condition. No manual with that one. Next, which I think I have boxed already, Kung Fu Master. This is in really good condition. And a little instruction card and the cartridge. So that's in good condition. So any that are duplicates will be up for trade. And Bump and Jump, I think I have this one as well. It's actually quite a good game on the 2600, and it wasn't a bad arcade game. And oh, this one's Bump and Jump. It's got a catalogue there. So it's actually a Hess catalogue, actually. Let's have a look at that. So it shows the games that were available as Hess reprints. So these were all produced after the crash, and the reason why Hess got the license was because it was, you know, freight was expensive, and it was cheaper to reproduce titles here in Australia. So they had quite a reasonable range. It's actually good getting that catalogue. Okay, and now probably the three titles that I was particularly after in this set, because they're not that common, and they're complete boxed Hess compilations. Okay, I've got loose versions of all of these, bar one of them. So this has got Pitfall, Grand Prix, Laser Blast and Barnstorming. Obviously larger box. And you just get the one cartridge with the 4 games on it, but it's in really good condition. The next one has Enduro, Ice Hockey, Fishing Derby, Dragster. There's the back. Top of the label's not as good a condition as the others, but it's still alright, and the label of the cartridge is in really good nick. And one that contains a game that I don't have singularly, which is Sequest, which is the one I held the world record for at one stage back in the day. So we've got Frogger, so Parker Brothers title, included with the Activision one, Stampede, Sequest, Boxing and Skiing. I don't think I've got Stampede separately either. There's the screenshots on the back. So these individually, these Hess packs can go for, you know, $20, $25 on eBay. And I got this whole lot for $50. And it includes another version of the Atari 2600, which I don't have in my collection. It does need a little bit of a clean, is an Atari 2600 Junior. So this is the you know, cut down later version that came out. Quite a nice little solid little unit, and the you know, I like the slide switches and the slide switches in the reset button. They're all nice and solid. Your ports are along the back. Power in the middle. Yeah, difficulty, still got difficulty switches, and that one there is the channel select switch, and of course it's got RF out on there. Got a little bit of a plastic loose floaty in there by the sounds of it. I've got some accessories as well. Okay, a good condition standard Atari joystick, the black one. And this joystick here, which is a rapid fire joystick, which looks identical to the 2 Spectrum joysticks I have actually. Standard Atari plug. And another one of the classic plastic quick shots. Excellent joystick. And as I indicated, the next one of these that I got that was working, I was going to convert into a new MSX joystick because they've got 2 buttons. And we have a proper Atari power supply plug adapter. Nice long cords, I always had nice long cords, and a standard RF lead. So a very good lot of box games, and including a console, some those Hess packs which are not as common, not complete anyway. There will be a few trades from duplicates there, so I'll probably do a trade video later this week because there's been a couple of requests for that. But alright, we won't be able to play all of those, but let's go and have a game session of a few of those games. Yeah, all back again. I just thought I got another package in the mail. I took close to 20 hours to upload my room tour, so wasn't going to edit and upload another video straight away. So I just thought I'd embed this pickups in the other one, just since there'll be no gameplay because I can't play these particular games at the moment. So it's a package from the UK. Another couple of cheap auction items, and they're tape games for the Atari XL. Now, the reason why I can't do a demo is I don't have a tape drive for an Atari 8-bit at the moment. But I managed to pick up Encounter, which is a bit of a I mean, it's not a bad game, it's a bit different. It's got quite good 3D isometric view graphics and things like that. And actually, if you want to see gameplay of that one, Steve Benway did this a gameplay of this quite recently. I'll try and put a link in. And the other title, which is rounding out a title of get this on as many systems as possible, and I actually do have this on quite a few systems, is Gauntlet. But I really do need to get hold of a tape player that's compatible with the XL, XE, all the original Atari 8-bit systems, so I can load some of these tape games. But these are, pretty in good condition. Nothing wrong with the labels, and they've got all the instructions and everything like that in there. So I would like to one day do a cross-system comparison of some of these games that I'm collecting on as many systems as possible. So maybe once I get a tape player for the Atari 8-bits, we can do that. But anyway, there's all great pickups. They only cost I think, I can't remember the exact prices, but it was like £1 or £2 each. And the postage was quite reasonable. It was only a couple of pounds. So I should go on there we go, £2.90. So it's not bad, and with our dollar exchange rate at the moment, getting stuff from the UK is not too bad for me, and it's sometimes cheaper than getting it locally. Alright, back to your normal program. Alright, here we go with Super R-Type for the SNES. Been looking forward to see what this was like. A bit of an intro sequence there. So fairly colourful. Obviously completely different patterns from the arcade game. Still got the power. Oh yes, and these come down and explode like mines. Power up so far. Not a bad soundtrack music in the background. There's your first little bit of a stage. Right, here we go with a quick play of River Raid 2. So you have to hold your thrust down while you're taking off from the aircraft carrier. Oh, and it helps if you pull back and not be distracted. So the idea is you've got to get up to speed and then pull up from the deck at the last second. Then when you're flying, and you've got to be at the right height to get the various things. Doing a very good demonstration at the moment. And there's a little scanner thing down the bottom that shows you where you're up to. So I take it we're off the coast and we're working our way in. So I'm still not sure what... I think you've almost got to... Alright, if you fire and pull back, you drop a bomb. Now I've worked it out. And you get a lot of points for those. Now, what I haven't figured out yet is how I get fuel. So here we go, coming up into the more, the river. The river system. Okay, and you can blow up these ground targets. Still haven't figured out how to get fuel, probably those runways or something like that. And you don't get them for hitting those fuel tanks. And this is a more traditional river road now. You don't seem to have the fuel dumps. Going out to sea again. Doesn't get your fuel. Not sure, may have to look it up online to figure out how to get fuel, but it's an interesting follow-up to the first river road. Right, this is Decathlon. Okay. Now you've got to waggle your joystick back and forth as quickly as possible to try and get the meter going. And then you get your time. It's 11.44. And then you get points, and then you move on to your next event. Maybe. There we go, long jump. So this one we've got to run. Get up to a nice high speed. And then jump at the right time. And I'd say we have we'd have 3 attempts. Right, here we go with Private Eye, which I've never played before. Okay, we head off in our police car. Oops, let's take it, we're not supposed to do that. Okay, might hit the birds either. Okay, I take it we're supposed to go around and capture some of these crooks. I don't know how you're supposed to get that suspicious looking guy there. There we go, we got one that time. So we got some points. And yeah, still doing very bad at avoiding things on the road there. Can't seem to get over that one, so I take it every time we hit something we lose a bit of time. We seem to have gotten a few points now. Oops, somebody's Throwing pop paints at us. There we go, got another one at least. And I've got falling bricks. Got him. Okay, so this is the Purple Hess Smash Hit Pack. So we have Frogger, Stampede, Sequest, Boxing and Skiing. So I'm going to go for Sequest because I wanted to play this game again for years. So you have to rescue the divers. We seem to have lost our colour. While shooting the sharks. And if one of the sharks catches up to one of the people, and you go back up for oxygen. It starts getting harder and faster. We'll have to see if I can try and fix the colour. Stupid things. I had the colour black and white switch set to black and white. So you have sharks, you have subs that shoot you, you have to watch your oxygen level. You do have a maximum number of swimmers that you can rescue at one stage, and you've got to be really careful when you go up to the surface. And once you get your 6, that's the end of a level. And you lose one swimmer if you go up for oxygen in the middle of a level. And then your swimmers to rescue you. There we go, here comes one. Oxygen. And now we start getting the sharks in double lots. Alright, got our target. Actually quite a good shoot 'em up. Oh, here we go, here's the sub along the top. You have to be careful of going up for oxygen. Okay, got another level. And it keeps on going and keeps on getting harder. Quite a good game. I'll have to do some hunting through some old records, but I think my record was, well, honestly, I can't remember whether it was 78,000 or 128,000, and I'm telling you now, by the time it gets up to that stage, the game gets very fast and hard. You lose the rescued people if you die. So it's actually quite a good shoot 'em up on the Atari 2600. Fast paced, colourful, really uses the machine's capabilities well.